everyone, welcome back to the next part of the T3 door that I have not gotten around to filming. So as you can see, it's been a while. You can see the rust, a bit of surface rust starting to form. Like that. Especially there, but today that's okay because once these are done, the whole panel, the whole door is going to get a bit of deoxit, some rust remover over it, and then it will be primed. So okay, music is courtesy of DJ Electric Samurai on YouTube, the greatest, because we were dogged by someone.
We don't talk about the French.
We don't talk about the French, exactly. Screw you, Warner bloody Music Group. Right. Two holes we're going to be patching. One here, a little bit there, and a slightly bigger one there. So they've got like a bit of edging in that, but complicated pieces, but it's not that hard to replicate that sort of stuff. So first of all, we are cutting these patches. So let's do that. Ears, eyes, and gloves.
Eyes.
I still don't know where my 3M bits are.
Can't be too far away.
Yeah. I don't know where they are. Where are those feet? Speed. They're floating around there somewhere. Alright. Let's do some cutting. Whoops, that's gone. Alright, let's get the next one out. Right, there's it. Get a magnet and try and fish this one out. Like so. Right. As you can see, one is just a tiny U piece. And this one is slightly more complicated, so it's got a few edges in that. So, to make this rounded edge,
Guess where everybody is, Andrew. But today, while we're in the shed, Sunday.
cuttable. It's Sunday, by the way.
No. Nimbin. What do people go to Nimbin for?
No. Family friendly.
Oh, it's
friendly.
a combi gathering there. They do a parade through the street.
Oh, is it this weekend?
Yeah, Leanne and that have gone there. Yeah.
Why?
Leanne's borrowed another combi.
Where are we?
Hey, where are we? Why aren't we there?
Yeah, why aren't we there?
Tell me, YouTube, why? Why aren't we there? All right, get back to work. What?
Did you just?
No, it wasn't. It was that.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's the cord?
No, it wasn't me. It was the dog.
Bo, what did you do
Bo.
that for? Right. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, yeah. Right. as I was saying, to make this curve, I'm going to make use of a technology called a folder, which is cheap. Now, the thing about cheap folders is they don't give it a nice sharp point on it. The curve is slightly rounded, which is almost exactly the same profile as these sorts of bits on the combis. So let's cut it out and replace it with a new piece. Oh, I got the sniffles. Right. Alright, find a piece of metal that's not that bad. Oh, I'm probably actually going to shift this across. Oh. Let's put that down there. There is no shortage of space here. Right. Piece of metal. 1 mil cold roll. You'll be able to do 90% of the car repairs with this stuff. So don't worry about that. Maybe not use it on chassis work or anything like that, but yeah. Right, so 2 ways of doing this. One way is getting the measurement, including all the curves and that, and doing it that way. Or the method I like to do is, if I can find my tool. Where is it? Waar is the hammer? Right, get your piece of metal. Hammer it flat, and there you have a flat piece to copy off. So just go in the corner. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, just good enough. Let's find a pen. Bing. Just always make it slightly bigger. Then mark where the curve is. The middle of the curve. Alright, that'll do. There you have it. Alright, I'm gonna go get a platform. Get everything out of the way-ish. here. Yeah, let's try and bring you in closer, shall we? Right. There we go. Okay. Ah, shit. Alright. Let's, first of all, let's put this fold in it and see how it behaves. So I've marked a little bit there and a little bit there, and that'll be where I have to fold from. Now if it goes that way, I have to mark it on the opposite side. Oh. Oh. Just a 90-degree angle. As you can see, boom, curve. See how it fits on here. Right, because I've made it slightly wider, it's got to come down. But so what I'll do is I'll get it so that it mark it on the edge here. Like so. I'll cut that out. Right, best to get a small magnet. If I had one. Right. Okay, now I mark where get it even on here, mark out where the starts and ends. Now we're going to put a kink in it. And with that I'll just use the speed roller, the tipping die. If you wanted, you could just like hammer it. Hammer it, yeah. Or like bend it in the vise or something, but Right. Mark a line across it. Thankfully there's enough room in the bead roller. Get a kink in it. See if that kink is accurate. Just about. And then I'll just adjust it. Bit more. Get it on the right on the edge of the vise. Just give it a little bend. The beauty about this is you can that'll do. Right, now where it's marked there, I'll bend it back so that it's flat. So just do the same. Get it. Line it up so that it's there. And then bend it back. Oh. All right. Right, we're just about there. Just got to trim the excess off. So it looks like I need to just trim off this pen width. Probably should put some gloves on. I recommend using a belt sander or something for this because you can very easily fling this into oblivion. Right, it's about 90% there. Pretty happy with that. Now, because you can access behind it, I'm not going to bother with coating with copper because you can just spray in behind it anyway. So let's get this patch tacked in. While I get it all set up. What are you doing?
I'm in the Rave Cave.
Rave Cave, fucking Sunday morning sessions with Vanzel's Restorations.
Sunday morning. Yes, that's right. To leave this out in the bloody weather or something. No need to panic, people.
Already explained it. Yep.
You're going to show them as well as... You're going to show them as well?
I'll show them once I've done these two patches. I'll show them how to deox it. Except I don't want to deox it because you got to wipe it off. Where's the lead on shit?
Well, just re-sand it, but it'll still be deoxided.
Yeah. Right, what was I doing again? Distracting me. Oh, getting the welder. Oh, the welder's on. Make sure the gas is turned on.
What's that gas level? About 12.
Huh? If you don't have...
Oh, what gas are you using? Oh, so many questions.
Super Shield. 20% carbon dioxide, 80% argon. It all works really.
Isn't that the name of the lion on the bloody Narnia? Wasn't he called Argon? Sure.
Fuck, are you?
Argon.
Argon, the lion from
Narnia.
Narnia.
Lion, Witch and Wardrobe. No. Hang on. The Narnia Chronicles.
Nana Chronicles.
Narnia Chronicles.
Nana Chronicles and the
sure
Adventures of
that's
Argon.
Oh, I'm confused. I need a break.
But I can't believe I can't remember it either.
Yeah, just comment.
Hang on.
Someone please in the comments. Just say
Yeah.
what was the name?
Was
No, it's not the Aryan race.
oh yeah. Can someone in the comments tell us who the lion from that show is?
You know,
Movie.
the 4 kids, and there's always the one asshole kid that
The one asshole kid who's a
wrecks it.
dirty little bloody.
He makes his cup's good in the end.
Yeah, but his hunger for Turkish delights cannot be satiated by any means. Right, you just basically, you're just tacking it in, eh? Get it even, tack it in. You might need to do some hammering here and there to bend it into a perfect way, but
Okay, how does a non-vegan, a normal meatitarian,
meatitarian, carnist we call them, carnist
carnivores,
scum.
well, we would call the correct sound when you're migging, like frying bacon. So what would a vegan call it? Frying tofu doesn't sound like that. Yes, the
All
plot
right.
thickens.
There's no thickened plot. Can't you hear the screams of murder as you're cooking it? Oh, not that kind of murder. Getting it even there. All right, you can see. You probably cannot see because let's try and do it this way. So you can see that there's a bit. It's a bit. Yeah, the tripod is so shit. Yeah, that's it. So I just need to Yep. So basically, I need to tap in the top part a bit more because it's sticking out a bit. Just really tiny taps. Enough to get it level, and then tack in on each side. There. There's the one patch. Looking at this slightly. That's all right. So now I'll, oh well, may as well. Normally I would seam weld this with the TIG because it's just a lot neater and less cleanup and everything, but I'll just do it with the MIG. Also, wear your glasses. Helmet I mean. Helmut. Helmet. Darth helmet. Oh. Oh my god. just blowing holes left, right and center. To be honest, it's an awful angle to do, so I'm going to do a quick angle adjustment and get the door in a better position to weld with. So I'll be right back. Right, back. As you can see, I've got a very good setup. Move the table back. So that's just propping the door up a bit higher. So if I am not, I can do this. Probably put it about there. Very hard to see. That'll do. I'll show myself. So basically I've just cleaned it up a little bit. Got rid of all the oil welds, and then I'm going to put the... Oh shit. Put the freshies back in. There's a bit of a gap on the bottom here, but doesn't matter too much. Just fill it, fill it, oh fish. Bad. Jeez, no. Now, because there's so many curves in it, you don't have to worry about the heat shrinking too much, except for right on top where you can even tell how much heat people like to toss up between, oh, you know, heat TIGging is better because you get less heat in the metal. That's not necessarily true. So, as you can see, as you probably can't... Oh, okay. Tired of this bloody... Right. Take it off there for now. So, as you can see, this bit here is heated up and it's made that bow.
This is called bow. Sorry.
Bow? Yeah. So that's and that's what happens. So excess heat has gone from either side, and it's basically the metal is pushing up on either side up, and which is creating that high point.
Yeah. I wonder how you fix that.
I wonder how I fix that, indeed. Now looking at that, that's not enough. I'm actually gonna have to cut that because the metal is pushed in as well, it's sort of like narrowed the gap. So I can't push it down anymore. So I'll quickly get, I'll just leave this unattached. Get this. Getting it level again. Don't do any big whacks, just light taps, and it'll make its way down eventually. Get a tack. Metal there, let it cool a bit. So, looks like it's all right. Would recommend having air with you. Basically tack dry, tack dry. Cool, not dry. Right, grind these welds down with a belt, rollie. There's one, hard to see, light. So that's the one patch. So pretty simple. Just remember, you don't need the folder to make these sorts of patches. You don't need all that stuff. Just having a vise would do. Because the beauty of cold roll, even though it's like good steel, you can basically like easily bend it with your fingers. Super malleable. As Ray Schlien likes to say, metal is clay. So a lot of this stuff you can actually almost bend with just your fingers. Right. I'll basically, the hell is that? Right. Let's get this other patch made now. Alright, I'll do another method. One good thing to have in your arsenal of restoration tools is dressmaking tape. We're not making dresses here though. It's a good way because obviously it's flexible. It's a good way to get accurate measurements. So this is basically exactly 25. Yep. So 25 wide and let's go 27 long. 27 by 25. Alright, I'll cut it out, see if I can bend it with my fingers. Because it's a small patch, it might not. This is very hot right now. You'd be surprised how quickly metal can heat up once you're cutting it with a grinder. Right, let's get this curve in. First of all, so 27 is long, so I've got to curve it this way. No, it's too small. So just start. Just to get it started. Put it on the side of the vise and just work your way up it. just about there. Now, got it just about there, so I'll get this, jam it on both sides and just sort of pinch it. Until it's about, that's a bit too far. You just want it like nice and on the angle, so just like, see how good that was.
So drop it in there. Use your magnet.
Magnet.
Get some cheap magnets.
Right, needs a bit more of a curve. It looks like. Even these bloody smallest magnets are a bit too big. Now I'll do it this way, so I'll get it started and then work my way around as I'm, like tap it down as I'm going.
Bloody good idea. Bloody good idea. Second need any, not much.
Well, it'll need a, it's not perfect,
It's just
but
skin, but that'll last forever.
yeah, that's it. It's metal.
Yeah. So, and we'll be spraying rust treater in behind it. That's the important part. All rust comes from the inside.
Except for when it comes from the outside in this case.
You know, occasionally a stone chip will get
Right, I'll get the grind off a bit of this bloody leftover paint. Now there's a reason why I only wear one glove. Normally, a lot of people when they're tacking it in, they'll like hold the piece in and do two, but like without gloves. But I still recommend always using gloves, but I don't use gloves because I use one glove because I don't know whether it's because of my hair or whatnot, but on humid days, I actually get electric shocks if I'm touching the metal. If I'm touching metal with bare hand when I'm tacking something in, I can actually get electric like shocked because it earths out on my skin rather than on my body rather than the earth that's plugged in. So there you go. Get it even. Close eyes. Same on the other side. Get it even. One in the middle. Right. Now, let's get you a bit closer. Right, give it a light tap where it's come out a slight bit. It's good. Oh, it's good on this side, but not on that side, so I'll get a tack here. Oh, too far. If it goes too far, then you gotta lever it back out. Get the lever out. Oh, just broke that weld. That's okay. That's even there now. Get it extra melty there. Now I'll just work my way down, just with a little hammer. Bring you back a bit so I can actually get a proper. Use this one instead. Good. We're even. Quick tack on both corners. Right, that's good. Now, it's just seam welding it. Oh, I didn't have you centered the whole time. Great. Helmet on. Battery charge, what's happening in the rave cave?
Yeah, we're raving. Putting Minty together. Totally unrelated.
Unrelated. Hey, Bo. Bye, Bo. Right. Of course I was mid-weld and battery decided to shit the bed, so. Right. Okay, why aren't you focusing?
Focus. Focus on. Focus on. Melly, come over and go over.
Oh, God. Alright, let's just get these last few tacks in. ugly, but we take it. Right. Now I'll finish that off with a cheeky sand with the there you have it. 2 basic patches. They might not look, got to do a bit more grinding there, but they might not look perfect, but they shouldn't need bog. The primers should be enough that it will do that. So there you go. Now it's time for a deoxit demonstration. After lunch though.
Yeah, in the Brave Cave.
Oh, that'll be right, I reckon. Okay. We are doing deoxit. Corrosive. I got some on my fingers. I will need to wash it off because I can feel the dirt already. Right, I'm just going to apply this with a brush. Basically, this is 50% deoxit, 50% water. Yeah. I think that's all I need to do. First of all though, I'll get a rag and wipe off any excess crap. Just get a whole bunch of them. Metal shavings from right. Pretty simple. Wear gloves and always wear gloves and wear eye protection. So I don't really want to pour it on, just and enough to brush a coat over the entire surface. And then you should be able to see it's starting to take effect. For heavier rust you might need multiple coats, but this stuff you do not want to let dry. Oh well, you gotta, it's not leaving, so you have to wipe it off with a wet rag after.
Oh, I should fucking sand it first.
Why? It's already been sanded.
Hey?
It's already been sanded.
Well, yeah, you can remove more.
Yeah, the more rust you remove from the sanding, the better.
Yeah, once you've got it sanded like that, nylon disc, you see how that's killing the rust, is turning black.
Murder
Murder that rust. Oh, you got not much room there.
Yeah.
Now you need a scouring. You actually should scrub it with the scouring pad rather than just brush it on.
Yeah.
Is
Right.
it-
Do you have one?
Huh?
Do you have one, Mr.
Yeah, I've got one.
Mr.
Which one I prepared earlier. Let's move Karma's door a bit there. Tear this apart.
Yeah.
Huh? Is it worn out a bit?
Yeah, no, it's fresh. Bit of wet needed.
Well, you should dip it into the thing. Rather than using a paintbrush, you should wear gloves and then, yeah. But you've already spread it on, so. Get it clean. Scrub it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Dry it out a bit.
Reapplication. Look, you didn't scrub down in there like you said. You know, yep. More. That should have been sanded a bit more, but anyway.
No. Only because we left it. So it doesn't sand.
Yep.
Not bad.
Just keep it wet. So, in theory, you should just put some latex gloves on and just dip the scourer straight into the mix. That's 50% mix, 50% deoxidine, 50% water.
It means it burns your hand half as quickly, so...
Oh, like you can use it without gloves if you're a hard ass and you got leather fingers. These are like Mally's feet almost.
Okay.
Our hands.
You're lucky he doesn't watch these videos.
Yeah, I can't see Mally watching. Shout out to our neighbour, Malcolm. Yeah, that's the trick. Gotta keep not let this stuff dry on there. Whoa, yeah, that's the dodgiest bloody mount setup.
Wait, why don't you help me, Sean? Keep it. Hold it up.
Oh, I'm gonna do everything. Yeah, it's starting to dry. Don't panic if it starts to dry, just like re-wet it. Have you got your rag and all that ready to go? Microfiber rag, water, clean clean water, not dirty old bucket water.
We have a sink right next to us.
Well, yeah, we're in a fortunate position. The sink's just over there, so we can. It's drying, don't we?
Yeah.
Just bloody wet it out, that's right.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Ideally, you'd probably.
I don't care about ideally.
Okay, right.
Do you think the people at home are going to be doing this? Do you reckon they're going to work in ideal conditions 24/7?
No, I
No,
mean
they
you
won't.
would remove the rest of that white paint that's on there.
No.
Like, use the microfiber cloth that's sitting on the English wheel there.
It's a good one.
You got to use any other bloody rag is just a rag. You know, you need to. So we get these rags, the yellow microfiber cloths from Costco. Seem to be the best, great rags and value for money for the amount that you get. See how it's like dragging the bloody panel because it's. You probably should have sanded that a bit smoother. Alright,
We're bloody.
you're going to need a fresh application of water. So that's what you got to do. It's not bloody wax on, let it dry, and then wax off. You've got to wipe it over with a clean wet rag, just water. No need to add anything else to it. Because if you let that go on, if you let that dry and it leaves a residue on the steel, it may not also, but may cause adhesion issues. And it has been known to be an issue in some cases. So, but it won't be on this one because it will be wiped over twice with clean water. And people go, oh look, it's starting to flash rust again. It's not flash rusting, okay? It leaves a bit of a, it's like a golden color on the metal. You'll see it as it dries out. It'll have like a goldish tinge. That's okay. But the main thing is that you know that it's been cleaned with your rag. And you can definitely see that where there were spots of rust, it's just turned it black now. And that's exactly what you want. So that is super clean metal. Yeah, so and then a lot of guys will do the flash drying. So there you go. That has been acid treated, as they call it, as I call it, and so it's a product. There's different brands. This is a GRP. There's a CAM and other stuff as well. So you got different sort. There's rust converters. There's rust removers. That's what this is. Metal conditioner and rust remover. So. Yeah, and other ones where you can't remove the rust completely, then it converts the rust. But basically you shouldn't see all these little spots in there has gone black, so that's what you should be seeing. All the rust all that rust along there, that's all turned black. That's all been neutralized.
So now,
It's dead.
off camera, I will just DA the rest of the panel back to bare.
Yeah, look.
Don't. And then we will start painting the outside. Except I've got to work on the inside as well.
With a brush or? We'll
No,
talk about.
you can't. Fucking no.
Talk
You
about
can't
that
talk
on
about
another
our
video.
secret projects.
Right. Okay.
All right. Here's the next stage done.
Alright,
Yeah,
gonna work on
okay.
something else now.
Maybe. All right, bye.